Hi, it's Sarah here, and today I want to give you a makeup tutorial for authors and writers. I think, with all the festivals having gone to online, we all want to look our best on Zoom. And so I'm here just to give you a few tips, just so that you feel like a real writer. My first tip is about foundation. And I think as a writer, we should go for the palest foundation we can possibly find, because we want to give the impression that we're inside all the time, writing away. We never see the sun. We never get to go out. We never get to go on holiday because frankly, we don't get paid enough and we can't afford it. So very, very pale. Okay, very, very pale for that. And then let's talk about eyeshadow now. I've got a beautiful, beautiful grey colour here. A very, very soft brush. Very, very soft, nice soft brush. Very silky. You see? You can get these anywhere. B&M, anywhere, Superdrug. And for eyeshadow, I think we should go under the eye. There you go, under the eye. And I think the reason we do this is because you want to give the impression that you've been up all night, thinking deep thoughts, struggling. Let me try it a bit darker there. Maybe struggling with a storyline or a plot. So you can really, give the impression there that you're dedicated to your work and you're really working and trying very hard to be the best writer you could be. Next, we have eyeliner. And you should always sharpen your eyeliners to the sharpest point you can get them to, like the pencils that you're writing with. And I think what we should do is here, we should go in for just a few, crow's lines, because everybody wants to be young these days, don't they? And they look good and feel 21. But really, for a writer, the older we get, the better we get. I mean, I'm really glad I'm not a footballer, or my career would have been over 30 years ago. So a few little crow's lines there, just to show your maturity, your experience, your worldliness. That'd be a really, really good idea. And then I think we're going to go for an eyebrow now. So I've got this fabulous pen. Had to send off for it on the internet because I didn't know where they came from, but if you can see the ends of that, I use this generally to draw on my Scouse brow. Really effective, almost as good as a Sharpie, but tends to wipe off faster. And I'm going to give you a really top tip here. Just go for the one, eyebrow, right? Going to go for the one eyebrow here, so that, right, when you've got that eyebrow on, there, you can see this. Now watch this, right? You can look like you're really listening. You're listening into that conversation in the cafe. You're listening into what someone's telling you. See how intense that? It just enhances the intensity a bit more. So that's a really good idea. And then finally, with the actual makeup stuff, I think you should go for, with the lips, I think you should go for, a bit of blue, a little bit of blue there, as though you were writing away, chewing your pen intensely, having this brilliant idea, and then suddenly it's popped. And then I want to also talk about hair. I think hair is really important. And I think the best thing you can do with your hair, particularly if you have long hair, really, boys can do it too, is to mess it up, right? Okay, mess it up, right? So that you look as though you've been, really fretting over your work, really stressing over your work, and really trying to pull those ideas out of your head, getting frustrated, trying to get over your writer's block, possibly even a bit over the shoulders if you can manage it, look a bit wacky, a bit quacky. And then there's also accessories that you can use. I mean, obviously people can't smell you on a Zoom meeting, but for me, I like to have a little bit of an eau de cologne, eau de writer, and I'm using Drambuie today, but you can obviously use whatever is your favourite tipple. And it just makes you feel like a proper writer, just that smell of alcohol. And if you wanted to, you could even, I don't think I'd go this far, to be honest with you. You could even use a couple of wacky sort of accessories, like maybe a hat or I don't know, a wig or a bow tie. And then finally for me, something very, very special is feel a bit like Edgar Allan Poe with his crow. This guy is called my Corvid. Every writer should have one. And once you've got them, and then all you've got to do, get a pen, pull the lid off, get on Zoom and away you go. You look like a proper writer and people will give you respect. And that's the next time we meet again, there'll be another tutorial, possibly not about makeup, probably about Guinness. Cheers.